Greetings, congratulations, you've chosen to listen to the Goalmouth Podcast, officially the #1 bite-sized soccer podcast that begins with a G on the planet. That's official, we're #1 in that category, no disputing it. It's Friday, October 28th, my name is Ryan Bailey, and on this edition of the show, Cristiano Ronaldo's toughest opponent, the 20 slowest players in the Premier League, Real Sociedad did a very nice thing, a St. Pauli supporters club in England also did a very nice thing, and West Ham fans are more disgusting than the jelly deals they eat. We begin with the world's greatest player according to a survey conducted by Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. The Real Madrid superstar has revealed the toughest opponent he's ever faced. It's not Leo Messi in the green room at the Ballon d'Or ceremony. It's not the curly hair he had at Sporting Lisbon that was impossible to tame. It's Ashley Cole. Over the years, I had some great battles with Ashley Cole, Ronnie told Coach magazine. He does not give you a second to breathe. Ronaldo faced Cole on many occasions while at Manchester United, while on international duty with Portugal, and on at least 2 occasions on the dance floor at London's Mahiki nightclub. Lots of stepovers when the DJ played his favourite song there. Next up, The Telegraph recently took time away from ruining the careers of England managers and Watford owners to reveal the fastest players in the Premier League this year, a list topped by Shane Long. Now they've brought us the 20 slowest players in the Premier League. One would expect Per Mertesacker to top such a list, but the BFG doesn't make the top 20, while his colleagues Santi Cazorla, Mohamed El Neni and Olivier Giroud do. It's not because Mertesacker has suddenly started moving quicker than the average senior citizen, it's that he hasn't actually played this season, and so doesn't qualify for the list. The slowest player in the league, by the way, is Charlie Adam, whose top speed has been 16.6 miles an hour. I've seen riverbanks erode quicker than that. We go to the Basque Country for our next story. Real Sociedad are known for being very generous in giving out jobs. After all, they gave David Moyes one. Now they've gone one step further than that by employing a homeless man who slept outside the stadium. The man known as Ruben was sleeping outside the Anoeta Stadium with his dog for 8 months before landing temporary accommodation and a job on their maintenance team. Hopefully his duties now don't include removing homeless people from outside the stadium. He told Marca, "I was starting to believe there were no good people. After so many blows, you lose hope." Oh, hang on, I think that might actually be a David Moyes quote. I'm going to look into that, but let's move on to our next story. German punk rock soccer outfit St. Pauli have a supporters club with 80 members in Yorkshire, England, who get together to watch the second division team's games. Wow, these guys sound like Jedi-level hipsters. They're putting the entirety of Williamsburg to shame with that effort. But they're also putting their niche support to good use. St. Pauli are well renowned for their social activism, left-wing politics, and standing up for issues like homophobia and anti-sexism. The Yorkshire tribe has taken a leaf from the German team's anti-discrimination book to regularly help a local charity that supports refugees, vulnerable migrants, and asylum seekers. Wonderful stuff. And just when you were thinking that soccer fans were great, we end with an update from West Ham, who aren't very happy in the brand new stadium that the British taxpayer bought for them. The clocks have yet to go back an hour in England, but apparently they've gone back to the 1970s in East London, where hooligan fans ripped up seats and threw missiles including bottles and coins at their Chelsea counterparts. Such shocking behaviour from the fans who tried to destroy Manchester United's team bus last season. I know! Furthermore, images have surfaced of song lyric sheets that were passed out around the stadium with some hideously homophobic content on it. What a wonderful way to mark the inaugural season at the Olympic Stadium. This is why football fans can't have nice things. Alrighty, that's it for today's episode of The Goalmouth. You can explore all these stories mentioned in greater detail by subscribing to our newsletter or clicking the link in the show notes. Have yourself a very merry weekend. My esteemed colleague Daryl Grove will be back taking control of the wheels of steel for Monday's edition. I leave you with today's top tip. If you get an Olympic stadium, try to treat it nicely. Love to your mothers. See you next time.